Sienna, I've a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Dead love. It's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
The ribbon? Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her!
Oh shit！ 我跟吸血鬼打了。
他说是你可以洗澡哎，可以看吗？
看啊。至少我防守。
You tricked me! Both of you! Didn't plan any of it. Silence!
Oh shit！ 这是蜘蛛人啊！这是安灵古堡吧？
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
杰洛特被咬了耶！
哎，老王挂到桌里了。
对对。
我赢了。
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
他在飞这个地方下来，他会站起来继续飞哦。
你说闪他吗？
不是啊，他不是会那个，他不是就是飞走，然后在那个路过那个中间那条路，那个地方把它闪下来。
没吃过。
inborn intolerance for formal occasions, yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him.
All that being as it... The Duchess cannot be...
A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else, which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
What? I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlef. Perhaps we missed something.
All in all, why not check up on...
I am done, yes. Or...
Promise to be careful.
哎 ，Danny 打完那只那个吸血鬼王就没了吗？哦，对哦，已经打完他了，然后他那个裁缝是在为他弄衣服啊，讲完话然后出去了。
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
他整容就跑了。
谁？
这个跳另外一个人。
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. One for each letter.
Just 4? So you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else?
我不知道哎，因为不是一
Beggars
直
have
叫啊
anything。in common?
What? Come now. Each was different.
所以我就选那个吊车
Some
呢。
had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know. They all had no home.
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows.
两个都打
It's
了，两个
just
都打
round
了
the。
你就
corner.
扔点一点。
Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble.
多捡啊。
捡东西吧，这里都是东西。
We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
因为我不捡。
你看啊，够用就好了，慢慢买有屁用哦。
不是说我说子弹不多啊。
够打就好了。但好想跪下。
哎呦，这你在玩什么？
巫师3啊。
血腥男爵的家人。
这样。
哦。そうですね。哦，妓女耶！哎，你跟供养的软蛋一样穷。
Where's that coat gone this time?
There's no need to raise your voices.
It should be right around here.
Our talk is exactly what you disturb. You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now. Gentlemen, calm, please. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
然后后面就要找那，你跟我玩差不多地方。
哦，快被打死！
She isn't that hurt.
Oh, come on.
Shit. All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go. I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot...
The boot black? A feisty lad.
Any of your, ward?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would... You can question them yourselves.
Thanks. We'll...
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short...
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always
支线是不是会那个跟着主线，有些会不见啊？哦，那还是要赶快打哎。
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time he will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes...
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right. Some philosophers think empirical examination... I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. One way or another, she's locked.
放啊，最喜欢这种游戏了。可是我比较怕是他居
meet
然
up once it's over?
日线会
You assume correctly.
我是怕根本没接到，或是突然接了，就没接到。鸭子，
鸭子，
鸭子，鸭子不是进来的吗？
一定要打贝西。
怎么是老王？
你怎么
出现了？
叫我这么爱问，谁敢回应啊？
鸭子，一定要打贝西都可以啊。
几点？你们刚刚玩到几点啦？
多人的时候。
我们不是在玩巫师吗？ 对啊，就看玩到几点了。
大家都在玩巫师，怎样？
没钱买啦。可怜呢。嗯。
就不要吃饭就有钱了。
真的好。
我连吃饭都有问题了。
是哦。有人在吃完那个什么？吃什么？
哇，你们这么有钱吗？
我加一个便当这么有钱。
哇，你都有东西吃了。
晚餐不吃的。
买给啦。
他等下吃鸡排而已啦，不吃晚餐。
鸡排不错哦。
然后他还可以先叫，然后等下再去拿，多好。
什么鸡排？
我没有可以先叫的。
你上次不就这样吗？
哦。
是老王吗？
只有那一家。有啦，我有叫过一家。
有啦，就他啊。
哦。
我啦。
对啊，这家伙每次那么搞那一套。
我只叫过一次而已哦。
昌平炸鸡排啊。
好吃。
听起来好像不错哦。
鸡腿咬下去，哇，汁好烫哦。
好好吃哦。
对啊，烫死也甘愿。
啊。
为什么这样？No no no.
Halt.
Need to see Sienna urgently.
In the matter of.
花田在干嘛
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light.
Need
explained.
逛
Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
这飞来飞去的妖怪。
我怎么听都没听过啊？在井里面，那应该是去井里找。
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
他在井旁边飞啊。
他没有脚，他只有裙子，他会飘来飘去，他会自己补血。
I'm fine, thank you.
没有脚，只有裙子。没有脚穿裙子会好看吗？
就飘起来啊。
I'm in prison. Deadloff is dead. Could you not
他就不用出力气走路了。
Stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear.
哎，有日你如果想要的话，你过来，我把你腿打断，我送你一个轮椅，你可以不用走路。不用飞啊，我送你一个轮椅啊，轮椅不便宜耶。
你也可以不用走路，看你要去哪里，我也可以。
啊，对啦，我们集资买那个电动的给你啊。
我不要。
没有啊，
老是加那种电动的。
没有，脖子绑住，骑摩托车拖就好，他就不用走路了。
然后我再
猫车基金可以用啊。
多
猫鼠吃那一台就等于你自己买的啦。
为什么这样？我这边有1000块了吗？
要不然不够的话，叫那个干爹买给你啊。
哦，接近哦，好像不知道有没有。
他什么时候才要来打人物？
他是。
Perhaps just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake, you
他不是
loved
说
each
缺
other
高
once.
手吗？在等他，还不来。
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henrietta get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories.
distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good, sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
她被雷。
Don't know, but you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could
对
say
啊，
to
被
change
被
what
雷
she
雷
did
到不
to
行
me, to justify it.
Maybe.
为
There's
什么我
nothing
看
out
他
there
一
to
直在
justify what
探
you did
索？
to her and all too sad. Yet all
刚接完那
Henrietta
个游
hasn't
戏
given
啊
up。on you.
因为他找不到啊。
Ugh. You meant what you said in the land of a
迷路了
thousand
吧？
fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you?
他常常很多东西都视而不见。
Ah, with all of us living happily
看
ever
得出
after.
来。
Go, Witcher. May they'll give you
然后就说找不到。
找不到啊，没有啊。
Farewell, Siana.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too.
哦，还有猫药水啊！
猫药水是什么鬼？
很清楚。
哎，凯尔被赶成这种 OV 哦。
Damien.
Geralt.
我跟他差不了多少。
Ready for the ceremony?
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Siana's fifth victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally.
超丑的啦！
I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
为什么杀死了吸血鬼之后剧情还这么长？
长。
啊，都快睡着了。
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
没看过就
You lost them all
感觉
in
不
the
能不
fire.
看。
These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness. Once the
凯尔
beasts
苍穹之翼
clawed their way into the warehouse,
变很酷
the。whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your
对，
grace,
我跟他，
Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
我跟他
My
差不了
dear
多少啊。
subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
可是凯还是一打五能力还在啊。
有可能更强哎。
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the
最高荣誉的
terrible
奖章
beast.
香葡萄酒奖
Such
章。
is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all That the Witcher shall
他本来
forever
不是本来就
remain
有了吗？
a friend of Beauclair.
本来就有了。
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was
啊，2个人在打巫师。
I have a small surprise for you. In addition,
3个人呢。
I give you more than a dozen
我要
barrels
给
of
5000块耶！
a wine
我
normally
只要
reserved
给
for
5000
the
块
general
啊。
table. The
一个女的。
gustatory experience of a
女
lifetime
的，
awaits.
有日啊。
Are you
不
content?
是。
我不会，我没有。
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment, I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You
没有
returned
脊背
my
啊，一
sister
般
to
的
me,
背袭
yet you also showed me her
一般的
horrendous deeds.
而已。
As head of state,
一般的背尸模
judge her
背尸模式就
fairly.
对了。
but she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders, which recently ravaged.
怎么这个？
哇，槟榔哥来了。
这样你们有几个人？你们有3个人了。
也是姐，你是主角呢。
他不是在打巫师吗？
你们先打了，累积一点我再过去。怕，很怕。
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes.
你们3个人可以打，3个人比较就可以算钱了。
Allow me to treat you as a common criminal.
没有，好吗？你就是大家都在找你，在等你耶。
没有啊，谁在找我？没有，我没有听到谁在找我啊。
谁在找干爹？是不是？
没有啊，没有人啊，没有人在找我啊。
有啦。没有，都在等你上线。
She had no responsibility at the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the action she chose to take.
有啊，我刚好听到有人在找小槟榔，说这样才能超越他的猫的事情。
是我不一定要打。
要啊。
我可以打那个美洲任务啊，美洲还没过哎。
那打完就可以打贝西啊。
对啊，我打完我就要休息啊。
不行
啊，就不想打就说嘛。
我不要再累积上去。
真心话。
那就简单嘛，在他来打之前通都不算。
啊？还有这样子啊？
家长会长都不打了，我们打可能打了算了。
我哪是家长会长啊
？You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They
你们要
listed
看我
all
看，
my
你们要看我
affairs,
超越游
my
戏就对
flights
了。
from the
我没
palace,
懂，
supposed
我没
acts
懂
of。
不一定啊，我觉得你是高手呢，你应该不会猫吧？
我那个高手有时候也是会失误啦，
有时候啊，说明这个时候不会啊。
Lifted not a finger to help, not before, not
等下
after.
我要
They
有日有
never
上的
tried
时候
to
我才会
find
上。
me.
哦，好啊，有日姐等你哦。
I searched,
哎呦，
sent out knights, gathered tidings
那些
from
打
without.
了，
You did not wish to
不
be
要嘞。
found.
要啦。
啊！你们在打巫师，我们在打那个魔物，那这样就不公平，要打就一起打啊！你看我二连那个古墓奇兵，我也把它，我也把它拿下来啦，我也在打魔物啦。
可是我们昨天打魔物的时候，你又没有上来打。
啊，那是昨天啦，因为我最近在那个把那个什么那个。 古墓奇兵那个，古墓奇兵那个练，那就是百分比练高一点啊。达成率啊，达成率还不错啊。因为之前我玩的时候，就是有一些古墓都没有达到，都没有破，然后我就是这次重打，然后把这些任务全部重破啊。
我选到好结局哎。对，坏结局是2个都死啊。不是啊，我说 DLC 的。
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early, the others are probably just getting started.
你死掉了。
Drunkenness never
我
ends
刚
its
刚死
quail
掉了。
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
这个不算吧？
This place is like a strong wine. Good in small sips.
好，打巫师死掉了是那个100块啊。那你要打魔王还是打巫师？
Not too strong.
你怎么可以这样威胁我？
新的摩甘娜，
你死掉了，不要跟他说，他也不知道啊。
应该是有什么那个吧，叙述有什么变，效果有什么变才对。
但是你讲了。
之后都不讲了，讲就不知道。
啊，反正我们听到就是100块啦。
他的血值疯狂降 CD。 疯狂减 CD 耶！
本来就是啊，那现在本来是这样啊。
This moonlight makes me
你知道那没有大型眼怪或那个炮兵或者是那个英雄还是这样 CD 的
Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about how anything can look interesting when.
哦，
他有说是陷阱机关，是不是就根本不能进去啊？这样是要怎么弄啊？哦，用这个。哦。
可是你来打魔物好了，魔物死掉一次才10块钱，巫师死掉要100块呢。
才跟你说巫师要100块的。
有啊，当然大家都说啦，是不是老王？是不是？有吗？有吗？哦，巫师死掉100块啊。
是吗？
哎，你这样子你这样子你魔物可以死10次哎。
那你先死10次，我再过去。
我怕我没办法，我高手哎。
高手哎，高手怎么会死10次？
对啊。
他不会死10次，他会死20次。
等我走完这里。
我走完那里哦，好哦，等哦。
Vampire after all. Regis. Damn it, where'd you go? Regis.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis.
Damn it, where'd you go?
I did what I had to do!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we have a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances,
我没有。
有啦，我有看到现在100块、200块了。
你怎么？你哪里看得到？
An unwritten one,
我用心眼。
just as trivial as the first.
心眼呢？
It is neatly summarized in the saying.
死了就死了，不要在那边硬盯了啦，200块。
That's why I must leave Tucson for a vastly long time, most likely.
那你刚才有没有死？老实讲。
Let us make for my camp.
少来。
有陷阱啊！
你是不是被守卫打死的？
我不是被守卫，我没有被他打。
Not much of a cut. Then it is. Incidentally.
站离，站离。
站离，站离。哪一个？他会直接显示失败哦。 有，我有遇到他是他妹妹，快死了。不知道，知道，我知道。 好痛！
死掉了300。
我没有。
哎呀！
啊！等一下呗。
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like to just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
靠它。靠得赢吗？
不知道，应该可以。
简单还是困难的？
一般的。
一般的。啊？为什么？通通又直接那个甩气了？
就是我也不会讲，是他这次这个版本出来的攻击方式。
为什么就打他会有跳字而已，其他不会？
就这个他可以而已，他会而已。
他这里可以闪几次？
无限。
他可以闪无限次哦。他不是说可以有那个？
那个是紫色的。
所以这是紫色的。
哎呦呀！哦哟！
没中。没甩到。
跑去那里。
看他穿得过去，他跑步好可爱哦。他跑步有点像那个什么，霸道在跑。有没有像？
他有点像那什么？
霸道加那个比特犬的合体。
对。哎呦！
那前面很像比特犬，然后后面很像霸道。哎呦，掉了。
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
跑步，我好了。
啊，有这有死啊？
我没有。
400了。你看你魔物可以死几次了
？40次。
对啊。你就放在那边给他垒，也不会达到400块啊。
哦，是。
都是报酬率的问题。
Greetings. I hope you're served.
have on offer? Farewell.
Good luck on the path. Each day to assist in the drafting of requests. However, scribes shall only do so for the clearly dim-witted. Ladies, Dupont and Sons. All manner of goods and services, cheap, reliable, purchased today. Say acknowledging of this, the Duke of that.